So here's another question about Google. How to gain higher placements on search engines like Google. So, one thing that, and we didn't talk about this in the other question, is that you want to focus really on the buying keywords. So people who are searching for funeral homes and then your city or town, and then funeral costs, your city and town, cremation services, and cremation costs with the city or town, those have real buying intent, and even more so funeral homes versus funeral home. So when people search for the funeral home singular, usually they're looking for a specific funeral home. So I like to give the example of if we're going out for Chinese food, and so I would search for Chinese restaurants, Victoria, BC, and because it's plural. But if I was looking for Wings Chinese Restaurant, Victoria, it would be singular. So it's important to, when you're trying to focus on the keywords that you'd want to use, funeral homes, cremation services, and then if people are using funeral costs or cremation costs, there's not going to be as many, but that's going to be really, they are in that research/shopping mindset. Some other factors that you want to make sure with your website is that it loads fast. Some of the other ranking factors now are, Google and this other search engines check to see how fast your website loads and how fast does it load on mobile phones. And if it doesn't load fast, they're not going to give it as much weight versus other ones that do load fast. Make sure that you get a lot of traffic to your website and a lot of engagement on your website. So I talked previously about the obituary promotion, sending the email to the family right away, sending the email to the church and any other groups, educating the family on how to add that obit post to their Facebook profile, not just your Facebook page. That's going to drive a lot of traffic to your website. And then depending on how your website's set up, all of the websites that we create have the condolences immediately below the obituary. So they come to the obituary, they read the obituary, then they start reading the condolences right there. They don't have to click to read the guest book on another button. And we found that when people have switched to a platform like that their condolences double or greatly increase. Now, there's two benefits there. The one benefit is, as Dr. Earl Groman says, grief shared is grief diminished. So the more people that are participating and sharing in the grief, the better it's going to help your family that you're serving. The other thing is, one of the reasons why Google gives away tools like Chrome and the Google Toolbar and Google Analytics is that they can then track engagement on various websites. So the more engaged people are, so if they're reading all those condolences and then adding their own, they're going to be on your website longer. And, they're going to start reading, 10 or 15 condolences, and they'll think, hey, I know the deceased better than that, that person, so I better leave a condolence too. So you're getting more condolences. It's going to help the family. It's also going to help you in the eyes of the search engines for engagement. And then also you want to make sure that your website is mobile friendly and mobile responsive. And so what that means is that it loads quickly on a mobile device, and that it easily conforms to the size of the mobile website or the mobile device. And that's called being mobile responsive. And just recently, I'm not sure if you've noticed it, but if you're doing a search on your phone on Google, it might show a little green, like kind of a symbol of a cell phone, showing that the site is mobile friendly. It's not everywhere and it's not on every search, but just take a look at that. And so that's something that currently they're displaying. And again, if you want to take advantage, you can fill out get the free SEO audit at futurist.com/free-SEO-audit.